Jesus did not die for your sins because there's no such thing as sins. And if there's no such thing as sins, then what did he die for? He didn't. It's a bullshit story that didn't happen. The concept of sin is invented by a religion, and every religion is different. Christian sin is different than Muslim sin, which is different than Jewish sin. Jews and Muslims can't eat pork. Christians can. Some people can't drink alcohol. Others can. Some people can't have sex before marriage. Others can. Some people can't do things on Sunday. Other people can. So what sins would we be talking about? Can you imagine the clusterfuck Jesus has on his hands trying to figure out how to judge people based on the sins that they made? Because it's dependent on where you were born, when you were born, who you were born to, and what religion you are a part of. It's not fair. It's not equal. It's not real. Churches create the concept of sin. They create the problem, and only they have the solution. You can only be redeemed through the church. And oh, by the way, they also ask for your money to be forgiven. Why do they attach money to forgiveness? I thought this was between you and Jesus in the first place. Jesus doesn't need your money. He does not need your money. He doesn't want your money. He can work miracles. He doesn't need your money. But they need your money, and they're not going to get your money unless you feel guilty and feel like you have to go to them to ask for forgiveness. It's an endless cycle of guilt, shame, and forgiveness that they determine whether or not you are worthy of. It's bullshit. Let it go. Everybody makes mistakes. Making mistakes is part of life, and making mistakes are what motivate you to be better because we learn from our mistakes. So mistakes are actually a beautiful thing. We are supposed to make mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning. And if you're not learning, you're not growing. So why are we making this concept of sin like it's a bad thing when in reality, it's a very good thing? You're supposed to make mistakes, and you're not supposed to feel shitty about them constantly, which is what religion makes you feel. It's ridiculous. There's no such thing as a sin. It's all invented by religion. So as soon as you're able to let it go, you will immediately feel better about yourself.